Just recently, former President Donald Trump had made a speech at his Florida home, Mar-a-Lago, regarding his arraignment, as well as his claims that the charges regarding hush money being brought up against him were politically motivated. And that is such an interesting and ironic thing because the very place he made that speech in has also been a subject of a lot of controversy. According to the Business Insider, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is looking into possible attempts by Trump to rig the state's 2020 election results after Trump's controversial call to Brad Raffensperger, Georgia's Secretary of State. Willis began her inquiry. Trump requested Raffensperger to quote-unquote find him the votes he needed during his discussion in order to reverse his defeat in the state's 2020 election. Now, the Justice Department is also looking into any improper handling of secret documents by Trump. On August 8, 2022, the FBI searched Mar-a-Lago and discovered several sets of classified documents, including those with the designation Top Secret. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland named Special Prosecutor Jack Smith to lead the inquiry in November. Just hours after his Thursday arrest, Trump delivered a forceful, campaign-style rally to his ardent supporters in which he attacked both investigations. Strangely, Trump referred to Willis, a black woman, as a racist for researching him. Additionally, he repeated the unsupported assertion that he had a perfect phone call with Raffensperger. Now, Trump stated in the address that the search of Mar-a-Lago by the DOJ was unconstitutional and an illustration of how the FBI and Justice Department were relentlessly pursuing Republicans. All this news has made us even more curious about the famous Florida estate owned by the former US president, as well as the secrets it has been holding. So for this video, join us as we take a closer look inside Mar-a-Lago. Now, Mar-a-Lago is in Palm Beach, Florida. It is on 20 acres of beautiful waterside land and goes all the way across the island it is on. Marjorie Merriweather Post, a rich woman who had a lot of money, had the house built in 1927. In 1985, Donald Trump bought it for $5 million. By 1995, he had completely changed the property into a very exclusive club with a European palace theme. Trump called the place the Winter White House, which makes sense since the estate's first owner, Marjorie Merriweather Post, wanted it to be a place where presidents could go to relax. The resort is worth between $200 million and $300 million right now because of Trump's expensive taste, the amount of work that has been done to it, and the fact that it has 58 bedrooms and 33 bathrooms. One of the first things Trump did after buying the homes was to add a 200 square foot ballroom with $7 million worth of gold leaf decorations. In this very hall, he married Melania and often made fun of famous guests like Hillary Clinton, who was his political opponent. But Trump's love of gold does not stop there. Gold-plated sinks cost him about $100,000. He also decorated the house with a lot of expensive things like chandeliers, old oriental rugs, and Flemish tapestries from the 1600s. A pricey 1927 Steinway baby grand piano is also there. It is thought to be worth between $70,000 and $50,000. And even the former dinner table is a work of art in the huge dining room, which is based on Rome's Chigi Palace. As president, Trump has also held meetings and events at the club as early as February 2017. He went there for the first time as President of the United States for the Red Cross Ball. The next weekend, he met with Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. He has also fed and thrown parties for other foreign leaders, like Chinese President Xi Jinping at the island. Now, the Trump International Golf Club in Palm Beach is only a short chopper ride away, which is another good thing about the property. Trump has made sure that only rich people go to Mar-a-Lago so that they can pay for everything. He built useful things like a spa, a beach club, tennis courts, and croquet courts on the vacation grounds to get their attention. Before taxes and the requirement that each guest at the club spend at least $2,000 on food each year, club members had to pay a $100,000 initiation fee and $14,000. Once Trump became president, the yearly dues to join the estate at Mar-a-Lago went up quickly to $200,000. It looks like the increase was worth it. Since then, Mar-a-Lago has kept a net worth that is mostly positive in 2014. The club gave Trump about $15.6 million. The club is also worth it for guests who have memberships and can use the club's luxurious swimming pools, beaches, dining areas, and private rooms for private events like weddings and charity events. They can also rent out whole rooms. Now, the Government Accountability Office says that Trump's trips to Mar-a-Lago cost the public at least $13.6 million in 2017. Many people have wanted to visit Mar-a-Lago for a long time, but without a registration, you can only go as far as the gates. People think that the estate has hundreds or even thousands of interesting items and secrets that haven't been found out yet. Anthony Seneca, who used to work for Trump and is now Mar-a-Lago's unofficial historian, was able to solve a few of these puzzles thanks to the resort's long history. He said that the library is full of rare first copies and 100-year-old books that are almost priceless and that has been never read by any of the Trump family. He has also talked about how the Trumps raised Trump's children in a mostly glamorous and mostly private part of the house. What the Secret Service will do, since Trump is no longer president, is also a big secret. A few Secret Service agents will go with him to his Mar-a-Lago property, which he has chosen as his official home. US presidents are protected for a long time after they leave office. Now, because of his security concerns, they cannot say anything about the changes. It looks like work on making a Secret Service approved wing is already going on. Remember that Trump charged the Secret Service for rooms at his club, which even cost about $650 a night per room. It is expected that Trump could easily add $1 million worth of renovations to the mansion to make it suitable for the Secret Service and to increase its security. So Trump has had his share of problems with Palm Beach's property rules because of how he likes things to be done. In 2006, his 80-foot American flagpole was against the law in Palm Beach. A daily fee of $250 was charged for that. Now, Trump actually sued for $25 million, saying that the rules of the county violated his right to free speech. In the end, a deal was made, and the flag was put on a 70-foot pole. Instead of paying the fine, Trump gave $100,000 to a charity for soldiers. In 2015, Trump sued Palm Beach County. He said that when it came to airspace, the county was deliberately and maliciously sending flights, leaving Palm Beach International Airport right over Mar-a-Lago. But after the election in 2016, the case was dropped. So, with all that's happening right now in the case of Donald Trump and the heavy involvement of his estate Mar-a-Lago regarding the charges against him, this has only been a glimpse of the secrets this fabulous property has been holding. Stay tuned as we follow this breaking story in our upcoming videos. Until next time!